Here in Hartford and Western Washington County is the Wisconsin Automotive Museum. It's an incredible place dedicated to showcasing transportation history, especially for Wisconsin. Inside are over 120 vintage automobiles. Let's check it out. So this is Wisconsin's history, and it's pretty extensive, isn't it?
It is. Wisconsin's got a very rich automotive history. There are over 150 auto manufacturers in the state of Wisconsin. Just about everyone was trying to make a car in the very early years of the 20th century. So the Wisconsin Automotive Museum opened up in July of 1986. There are 122 cars on the 2 floors, over an acre of exhibit space, and we feature the Kissel automobile. That's the one that was made right here in Hartford from 1906 to 1931. Right now we've got 26 Kissels here on exhibit.
My grandfather was one of the co-founders of the Kissel car company.
It's always nice when your own name's on the car, too.
Yeah, absolutely. You can find it in the parking lot.
Yes, you can. And these are all drivable, and you've driven them around. They're just
absolutely.
here on display for everyone else to enjoy.
We try to make the local parades and also the local car shows. I'm not quite into putting it on a trailer and taking it off for judging. The judging takes place with my neighbors, and that's fine.
Along with cars, there's a really cool model train set when you walk in, and a big train in the back.
The model train is a copy of a layout that Lionel did back in 1949. And the 1003 steam locomotive is a functioning 1913 steam locomotive. It usually goes out at least once a year for Hartford's Christmas parade.
So if you're a vintage car fan, this is definitely the place to come. And if you're a racing fan, there's a cool historical Hall of Fame up there.
Right, it's the Southeast Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame. And there's a lot of nationally known drivers who have a connection here. With cars, I think a lot of times the vehicle almost becomes part of the family. It's not only a major investment, but people remember, oh, when we took that trip to the Black Hills, that's the car we had. When they went to prom, that's what they had or drove. It's connecting them to a memory.
You know, after a visit to the Wisconsin Automotive Museum, it gets you in a retro mood. There's a fantastic old school ice cream soda fountain called Scoop DeVille right across the river, and I'm on my way. Now, Scoop DeVille is a classic retro ice cream shop. I mean, look what they make here, right? They make 32 flavors of their own ice cream. You can also get sodas and candy, even sandwiches and stuff, but I'm going for sweet over savory. What better way to finish a day than at Slinger Speedway, the world's fastest quarter-mile oval. The Slinger Speedway is legendary, really around the country. How would you classify it?
I like to call it the Lambeau Field of short track racing. We go way back into 1948. It was a dirt track that local racers started out testing at. Next thing you know, it was a popular racetrack, and it was paved in '74. We have everything from high school kids to the best in the country.
That is the funny part. I mean, so many NASCAR drivers and others who've gone on to larger levels of racing love coming back here.
The racers love it because you can race side by side competitively without bumping and banging and wrecking the next guy. There's nothing like it on the short track level. The banking leads to good racing.
Slinger Speedway is huge within the Slinger community too. I mean, all the support you guys give back.
We do a lot of co-op work with the community and food drives. We have Race for Cancer, Race for Autism we've had here. We have all different types of ways to give back. That's what makes it fun for me, is when you can give back a little bit and do those kinds of things. It's a good deal that way.
Wisconsin is an automotive and racing capital, always has been. It's been great to check out the Wisconsin Automotive Museum and Scoop DeVille, and now Slinger Speedway. And you can see all of that history here. Hey, if you love discovering Wisconsin, whether it's racing or anything else, make sure you check out our Discover Wisconsin app. You can download it for free from any app store and watch any episode on demand anytime.